Now I'll be explaining the operational functionality. It's been very easy, as whatever the functionality, the concept we have discussed for a two cavity, same is applicable for reflex piston with a single cavity. Okay. Now let me check how it is being done. So for that, we have some reference point which is being taken. The RF input as a reference point is being taken. So where let us consider it is in a space. So this particular space during which the bunching takes place, it is been called as repeller space. Let us consider that it is a repeller space, and it has been of timed t, and where it is being considered during this repeller space only the bunching will be taking place. So for that I am taking a reference of RF signal. So this is being considered to be an RF signal. So this is a positive, this is a negative, positive, negative, and positive. Okay, so this is the RF input. So now this is, there are three different cases. When electron beam is fed with RF positive, what happens? When electron beam fed with reference, what happens? When it fed with the exact the negative peak, what happens? Now let me explain here. So as RF input, whenever it is being given here, so when it is being started, then what happens? When the electron beam is being initiated with the positive peak of RF, then what happens? They gain more energy. So the electrons which is being affected with the positive RF signal, which will be absorbing a more energy, thereby those are moving with a greater speed, as the velocity of such electrons as gaining the energy will be increased. Okay, and they will be penetrating more into the repeller space. So they will be entering more into the repeller space as it is being entered here. So they will be moving more towards the repeller space, and such electrons are said to be as early electron. Here we can call this as a early electron. Okay, and the same it has been experienced by the reference at the zero. So when the electron beam is being fed with the zero reference supply, then there is no change in the velocity, as it is being started their journey with whatever be the speed. With the same speed they will be moving towards the repeller, and such electrons is being considered to be reference electrons, that is E suffix R. These are called as reference electrons, and they will be moving a little bit slower speed because it doesn't either experienced by a positive or negative. With the same velocity it is being moving, so that velocity of the electrons will be lesser than the previous one because it is being experienced with a positive RF. Now within a zero RF, so that there will be little bit more it is being penetrating here. It will not be of same as that of the red electrons penetration. Okay, so this is the second case. Now the third case, in this way we observe that when the wave is being, when the electron beam is being experienced by negative RF, then what happens? They lose the energy here. They lose the energy, so that the velocity of such electrons will be decelerated. Okay, it decreases its velocity. So thereby the penetration into the repeller will be still less than the previous two cases. Okay, and such electron is being considered to be of late electron, EL. Okay, and this is what we have, it is been experiencing. So these three are moving with different velocities and penetration into the repeller space. So in the greater way, they'll be returning back. So while returning back, they form a bunch. So they form a bunch over here. So such bunches will be taking place because of these three different electrons. Then those will be taken as an output, and that will be of amplified output will be taken out across this output of this cavity and taken as considered to be a RF output. Now the main bunching is being taken from a repeller space, so that's what it is being explained over a repeller space. And here it is being considered that where the bunches is being taking place. So due to the early electron, it's been keep on moving over here, and the reference electron will be moving like this, and the late electron will be moving like this, and they form a bunch at a point in such a way that at a particular point they form a bunch. So you can observe that a bunch is being formed, and you can see that. So this is one cycle only from here to here. From here to here, you can observe that there is a cycle. So from here to here, one cycle, and from here to here is 3/4 cycle. It is a half, and it has been quarter. So totally, it has been found that to form a bunch in case of reflex klystron, at every 1/3/4 cycle, the bunches are forming. Okay, and the bunching time here, it is being taken from this. So this is the bunching time. So the bunches is being responsible during this particular period because the electrons are experienced by the positive RF2, the negative RF. During this particular period, the electron beam is being experiencing with a different RF signal. So thereby the velocities of those electrons will be accelerated and decelerated according to the effect of this RF input. So thereby they form a bunch at this particular point. So this is how the bunching of the electrons will be taking place, as we have seen in case of two cavity klystron amplifier. So this is in a very simplest way how the bunches is being formed. So this is how the operational functionality where the bunches is being formed can be explained. Is that clear, Andy? Or can I shall I do it once again? Are you following? Is that clear? Let me know only if there is any doubt. It's been very simple, and within a 5 minutes you can do that, because in a first one I want to make it slower to make it understand, so that have dragged a little bit more. Okay, so whatever the modulation, velocity modulation, it has been the current modulation, it has been taking place in the previous case, the same it has been experiencing here. But there were two cavities. Between the cavities the bunches was taking place, but here after the cavity and within the repeller space to the repeller, the bunching during the return journey, the bunches are formed. During the forward journey, the variation of velocity of the electrons will be taking place, while reflecting back from the repeller, they used to form the bunch, and the bunches will be collected back. And how the bunches is being formed can be explained by using this applicate diagram or waveform structure. Okay, so this is how the bunching operational functionality of reflex klystron can be done. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and please, those who are absent for the mid examinations, we are planning to conduct the exam for them, and you should be ready to attend that. And after that, it will be a difficult, once again it will not be conducted. So make sure that you have to attend the exam which you were absent. So this is a very simple operational functionality of reflex klystron. And then the next class, we'll see that as I have told that the velocity modulation, the mathematical analysis we have to work out, and followed by the output and efficiency. So by that, we'll be finishing this third unit only. So such a smaller unit we have. Okay. So please do attend regularly. Half of the strength has been very difficult to manage. Anyhow, I'll be repeating in just 2 to 5 minutes in the next class, and I'll be moving out with the next topic only. So I will not be entertaining such absentees where the strength has been very less. Okay. Please intimate your friends to be regular to the class work. Okay, if everything is been fine, I'm going to end up the class. So if you want me to ask anything or any doubt, you can ask me. And if no doubt, just I'll be winding up the class. And CS, please send the attendance. Whatever will be the strength, I'll be posting the same attendance in PDQ. It doesn't vary, and then it will be a problem for you later on. Okay, then I'm winding up the class. We'll continue in the next class. And fine.